Good morning and happy Friday and happy, oh my goodness, it's Veterans Day. I believe that's the day. So thank you to all those who have served. I appreciate your service for the freedoms that I have today. My name is Jen Bailey, and sorry if you see me use my little tissue. I'm doing my best to not get sick from these kids. They are on the third Friday of their sniffles, but it's all coming out. It's going away, so fingers crossed for a smooth holiday season after this sickness. But today I wanted to go over how you can enjoy the holidays post weight loss surgery. So there's different surgeries you can have, but going into it, it's something, we still are trying to get our minds wrapped around. I know for me, it was like, you see all the great food and it's just like chunk, 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 chunk on your plate. Now we have these tiny tummies, so we can't really do that, or else we'll get super sick, and it's highly uncomfortable. Nobody wants that. So we'll start with this. For me, my holiday season kicks off at Halloween and goes all the way through New Year's, maybe a couple days after, because you're still like, yeah, let's do this. But yeah, with that, it's being around the family, whether it's blood family or chosen family, really great friends, all of that stuff. But we kind of kick these last 2 months into high gear, and everything is a blink with all the festivities going on, all the holidays. So that's how my head makes it work of holidays. But when we go to these things, we have to be super mindful of what we're doing and, hand to mouth. So keep up with your usual healthy habits to maintain a solid foundation and feel your best. For me, I have dropped off on running these last 2.5, 3 weeks. I've done my long runs on the weekend, which I can still do. It's great. We have a run club out here that we host, so I still get those in every week. But my training has just been lacking lately, just because of the busyness of life, but taking care of these kids. Yes, they're teenagers, but they're still my babies, and I am Mama Bear. I'm gonna life stops when something's happening with them. So, yeah, keep up with the healthy habits. The eating has still been fine. I haven't gained anything. I can still fit into my clothes normally. So, and I don't really weigh myself. Right now, I just go by how I feel. And if I can still fit into these things, then I'm great. So yeah, try your best. That's all we can do. And sometimes things happen. Exercising. So if all is well in your life and you don't have these sick teenagers and things are going great, make sure that exercising remains a high priority. Whether you're sticking to a training plan or you're just going out and getting 30 minutes of activity per day, even if it's a walk, go out there, get the sunshine, bundle up. Things are getting chilly. But definitely keep that in your life as best as you can. Sometimes we fall off. It's okay. Just dust yourself off, get back up, and get back in it. Because if we don't, then it's kind of like that starting block for things to tumble. And we don't want to get that far in where it's so hard to get us back to where we were. Let's see. Okay, so for these get-togethers, don't save your calories. Number one, we know we have to eat. We have to drink all day long, take our sips. We have to stay hydrated. We have to have our snacks, protein first, all of that. We can't just not. It doesn't work well for our bodies, our metabolism, our tiny tummies. So don't try and save your calories for that party in the evening or the late afternoon. If you do that, you're more likely to overindulge, and yeah, you're gonna get there. You're gonna be like, yes, everything. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And then you get an upset tummy. We were recently at a State of the City event here in Lancaster, and I knew they were gonna feed us lunch. Didn't know they were gonna carb load us, which was fine. Like, I had a little bit of noodles and eggplant, which was great. But everything was so awesome there, and they had all these vendors and all kinds of things, from pastries to like super beautiful, fluffy, delicious, delectable desserts. They had Chinese food, they had salads, they had pasta. I mean, everybody from out here was there, and it was amazing. So I'm not really sure why we ate lunch, like, because they give us all these snackies. But going in, I was just like, wow, okay. So I knew, again, seeing all these things and being a vegetarian, I have to pick and choose what I can have there. And luckily, some of them had like little snack size bites, like of their croissants with like jalapeno and cheese, or spinach and feta. So I was just like, okay, great. It's enough that made me feel kind of half full. I had a regular sized drink, and I had like that much of it, and that was it for, the few hours event. But, we gotta go in ready, prepared, mindset right. I did have my breakfast and all my normal stuff, because this was kind of midday. But yeah, I knew we'd get food, but I knew I couldn't go in there hungry, because my eyes are bigger than my stomach, and I can't get sick around people. That's not good. So don't save your calories. Do your regular stuff throughout the day. This way you don't overindulge. We don't want to make ourselves sick. Head to these things with a plan. So similar to that, go in knowing, okay, there's going to be all this food, but I'm sure some of it's not going to work for me. And that's kind of what I did. You got to know what's good for you, because only you know your body. So yeah, pretty simple at that. We can break it down a little bit more. Eat some protein beforehand. So that's something we should be doing throughout our day. Protein. Have that. Keep healthy snacks in the car. As a runner, I have different little bars and things, that protein bars, or they're higher in like carbs depending on the running. So I'll have some of those things with me always. Like, people they don't give me grief or make fun of me, but it's kind of a thing. Like, I have everything in my car. Like, you need it, I got it. You need a snack, you need scissors, you need lotion, whatever. So keep these things in your car. Worst case scenario, there's nothing for you in that space. Go out to your car, have your snack, pop back in, boom, you're done. You're ready to go. Think through your food options before filling your plate. You know what you can have. You know what's good for your tummy. Obviously, carbs should be the starchy carbs should be our last things to go on the plate. The whole filling your plate kind of gives me a giggle, because for us, filling our plate is like that much. So yeah, it's like when we go to things, it's like, oh yeah, I'll take like a teaspoon of that, a tablespoon of that, and then you're good. So yeah, avoid socializing empty-handed. Have your water with when, you're at these things. Walk around with that. If there's people that are, walking around serving things, they're less likely gonna come to you, or the host will offer you something when you already have something in hand, like you're good to go. But yeah, just even if you have your small little plate, it doesn't mean we have to hork it down all at once. We can mindfully eat. We can appreciate all the flavors on this thing, because our tummies are so tiny. So don't hork it down. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so it's okay to enjoy the foods you love, ... in moderation. I am a sucker for sweet things, delicious sweet things. Not overly sweet, because I know it'll make me sick, but yeah, when you're out at these things, don't hold yourself back so hard that you're just like, oh, this isn't fun. This isn't enjoyable. Have that, you know, little chocolate covered strawberry. Have that mini bite of cheesecake. You know, it's okay. We can do these things, just don't overdo it. Again, for my head, I don't want to get sick around people. It's not a cute look. And, you know, when we go to these things, we want to be cute. Oh, sidebar. Speaking of cute, okay. Having fun, enjoying the holidays. Again, I don't know if you already know because I kind of push it a lot, but we'll see. So I get 95% of my clothes, if not slightly more, from thrifting. I've found fantastic, cute dresses. I can put together pieces when you go thrifting. I generally choose the Segunda, aka secondhand stores, aka Goodwill. They have $1.99 Thursdays. You can find some real cute things, jackets that would be $15 and you're getting for $2 Thursdays. So, you know, pro tip, if you wanted to ball on a budget, you can actually find some cute things. And if you go to the Goodwills in, excuse me, like a little better off neighborhoods, then you usually find a little like higher end things. I found like some Max Azaria stuff, some BCBG, like there are things out there. So yeah, especially during winter. It's muy frío afuera. That's my Spanish for today. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, go out there, get some cute things. You don't have to shop for the season that you're in. You can shop ahead of time, whatever. And we know our bodies are constantly like shape-shifting through this process. So what's the worst? You bought 3 things for $6 and then you get to donate it in a few months. Cool. It's a win-win. All right, back to previously scheduled programming. Bring a dish to share. If you do this, you can make sure that there's something there that you're good to eat with. I go to a women's group and there was another woman there that also had VSG surgery. And I was just like, okay, well, I brought things for everybody to eat, even though I don't eat meat. And I'm like, I'll just pick it out, you know, whatever. She brought deviled eggs. Fantastic. Like, man, I was living on those. They were wonderful. So she went in with that mindset of, okay, I'm going to this thing with people. I can guarantee that there is something I'm going to eat and I have this protein and it's great. And that was the thing that I gravitated to as well. Like, that was the first thing. And then I pulled out the meat of what I brought and had some of that. But, you know, this way you know you're good. Worst case scenario, you have your own food or you go back to your car for a snack. But all is well in that. Alcohol, parties. Need I say more? They happen. It's there. It's a staple. If you don't drink, okay, good on you. We all have our choices. We all have reasons why we do or don't, and not a problem. If you do, it's suggested that you go easy on the alcohol. Number one, there's not a lot of room in our tummies. Two, the drinks are full of empty calories. You've got that sugar spike in them. You've got the calories that don't do anything for your body. And alcohol starts to dehydrate you. So there's the fun facts of alcohol. Enjoy it the way you want to, but just be mindful. Hey, these are some things that can happen. If you're going to have your electrolytes all day long and have your alcohol at the party, hey, you do you. I have fun, but, you know, be cautious. All right. And lastly, be kind to yourself. This is something I think we can all relate to. A lot of us struggle with. It's easier said than done. If you overindulge in something, if you get a little sick while you're at a party, hey, try and keep it under wraps. Sneak away to the restroom if you can and, be quiet about it, whatever. Things happen, but be kind to yourself. Give yourself that grace to go, okay, didn't work out right now, but I'm going to keep moving forward. It's okay. It was a hiccup. It was a speed bump. It was something little. Don't let it set you back mentally so far that you're just trying to crawl out of this, mistake. I think, yeah. So that's something, it's just, for me, yeah, that's a thing. I tell that to people all the time. And, it's something where it's what is it? Do as I say, not as I do. And yeah, that's how it works. So just be kind to yourself. We all go through our ups and downs with things, but ultimately, we're out here to enjoy life, enjoy it every single day with the ones you love, the people you're around. Have a great time. Tomorrow, I'm doing 10 miles in Santa Monica, and we're supposed to have a potluck afterwards. So, luckily we all bring a whole smattering of foods, from big desserts to high protein things, everything in between. So there's always options there. And I'm not worried about hey, if I'm the one that brings cupcakes for people to enjoy. I don't want this group of people to be stuck to just the food that I eat, because there's so many of us and there's all different kinds of things. So maybe that's what I'll bring tomorrow's cupcakes. I don't know. Still got to get it. But yeah, just be kind to yourself. There's a lot going on in life, and don't let this food thing be one of them that messes you up. It's not worth it. We have a great life to live, even if there are stressors and there are things that we don't, put out there in public. And it's okay. I'm here, and trust me, I've got some going on, but we press on and make it through the other side. So yeah, that was that. So how to enjoy the holidays post weight loss surgery. Go in with a plan. Make sure you stick to what your activity, exercise, that is. All of these things are doing the best you can. Obviously, we're gonna have some hiccups, and that's okay. But stick to your protein first. Easy on the alcohol. You don't want to be that sloppy person there. I don't want to be that sloppy person there. So yeah. And if all else fails and you do have that hiccup, be kind to yourself. I'll be kind to you. I would expect the same. Even though in my head, I might be oh, why did I do that? We try. And that's the best we can do. Trying. So, yeah, I'm on Instagram at Jen_Bailey17. I put some fun things about what's going on in life. Let you know things that are happening in our area, in our run club, in my LA marathon ambassadorship, all this, cool stuff that I'm so grateful to be able to do and to have out there. On Strava, free app again. I'm just on there as Jen Bailey. You can check it out, see what's going on in life. You can go to my personal stats. I'm pretty sure it shows everything. That's what I have it set to because it's public. So I'm sure you'll see the graph where like, I'm on the move, and then boom, dip. Just dip. And that's okay. I know I have sick teenagers and I'm going to get myself back up to where I need. This is life. This is how we do it. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I hope you got some value out of this, of these fun little tips, tricks, food for thoughts, and yeah, our little sidebar of how to be cute and on a budget. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Yeah, have an amazing weekend. Thank you to all of those who served. We wouldn't be able to have this without you doing all that for us. So I'm truly grateful for that. And until next Friday, I hope you have an amazing weekend. Spend time with the ones you love, and remember to be kind to yourself. I love you mucho. Sending light, love, and happiness. Bye.